Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario. Last time, I believe we completed everything we had to do within Dry Outpost. This time, we're going to adventure into Dry Desert and find Dry Ruins. At least that's the hope. Now, last time I mentioned that we weren't going to do the Oasis right away, but that was because I wanted to do all the things that we would normally need the Oasis for. Oh god. Leave me alone, Pokey. Now, you see this green area right here. You just keep going south, you'll eventually end up in this area. This is the Oasis. There's only a few things that you need to do here. You'll notice that there are two strange-looking trees. One has a lemon, one has a lime. If you give those to Sheik, also known as Mustafa, he'll tell you various things that really aren't that important, including how to meet him. The more important thing that's here is this, which is another upgrade block. Or no. Maybe this is the first upgrade block. This one we already found one. Everyone else has a new ability. Okay, so maybe this is the first one. I thought we already found one. I was mistaken. Okay, so this basically is an upgrade block. It gives each of your party members a new move, raises their attack power by 1. And that's about it. Charge is very good. Cooper's Dizzy Shell isn't all that good. Bombette's Power Bomb is amazing. But I think what we're gonna start out with is Paracarry, and the reason for that is because his ability to attack flying enemies, not to mention the fact that enemies are on the ceiling, and his shell attack is actually really good. So we're actually gonna upgrade Paracarry first. If you want to, you can upgrade Bombette. She's also very useful. I wouldn't recommend using Cooper or upgrading Cooper just yet, if only because I don't think Cooper's got all that... I don't think Cooper is all that useful in this chapter for the remainder of it. I might eat my words. He's quite useful against the Pokies, and the enemies we're going to fight coming up. But that's about it, considering we're going to be facing a lot of flying enemies, and really Paracarry's versatility is probably the best part. Now, if I remember correctly where it is... There's one more over. Ignore this guy. As you notice, as we get closer to it, it flashes a lot faster. Come on. I believe it's right over here. Yeah. Okay. Wow, it's really flashing. Alright, stick the pulse stone in here. You get some pretty nice effects for the N64, honestly. Not sure why they showed those two guys. Alright, now one cool effect that I didn't notice the first time I played this, and actually many other times I didn't play this, was that the little chomp heads on the top there, those 4 chomps, actually rotated when the thing raised. Little thing, but interesting. Alright, you got a heart block out here. Not that you really need it. Not that we really need it. There's not much else to this right now. I mean, there's not much else to the... I guess to the outside of the ruins, but enjoy the fact that it's nighttime right now, because as soon as we go inside, it's going to go back to being daytime. So this little effect isn't very long. See, now it's already daytime. I'm the huge, scary Koopa, remorseless king of the desert. Who dares set foot in this, my palace of the sands? Speak and be known. Be gone from this place now, or disaster will befall you. That sounds about right. Let's get out of here. Oh, hey, it's daytime again. Alright, whatever. Let's go back in. Let's save really quickly. Okay, now. Much as I said I wanted to use Paracarry, use Cooper real quick here. Okay, now, these are not regular Pokies, these are poison Pokies. I guess I should have used Goombario. Honestly, tattle on them. They will poison you, they are annoying. Actually, no, we will change to Goombario. See, they poison you. So for 3 turns, our health is going to go down each time. Ow. A little annoying. Alright, let's just tattle on one really quickly. It's a Pokemummy. It's a Pokemummy. Pokemummies are Pokies that dried out and became mummies that went to live in the ruins. That makes it sound like they died, became mummies, and then decided to move into the ruins like it was a motel. Interesting way to put that. HP 4, attack power 2, defense 0. Careful, they have spikes on their heads. Trust me, it'll hurt if you jump on them. It'll also poison you. Modification also made them poisonous. If you get poisoned when they attack you, take damage for a while. What do you say we beat them before they can poison us? A little late there. But yeah, there's not really too much to the Pokies, other than the fact that they throw sections of their body at you, and then they'll jump and attack you with their bare heads. So there's not really a whole lot to them, other than... Oh, here, we can show this. So that thing we got, that little, I guess... It says it's a spell, it's really a blessing, but it increases our attack power. So normally we do 2, it does 5. That's pretty good. Also, status effects do not carry over after the fact. So any status effects that you get in battle will not carry over outside of battle, so don't worry about being poisoned or wasting items. Okay, you might have seen a badge in there. That is the Spike Shield badge, I believe. Either Spike Shield or Spiky Stomp. Either way, the effect of the badge is the same. It basically lets you jump on spiked enemies without taking damage. So you can jump on these Pokies without taking a whole lot of damage, which, to be fair, is a good item. It's really not useful here. It will be useful later, and I highly recommend equipping it, at least for later in the game. But for now, you don't really need to do that. Spike Shield, okay. Instead, just jumps on other enemies. Damn it. 2 Pokies. This is annoying. I do like the fact that when you attack them, they drop parts of their body. Now, we are going to level up here, and that's good. Okay, I could have sworn it was a 100% chance of poison if they hit you. Apparently, that's not the case. I stand corrected. Could have sworn that if you got hit by them, you'd be poisoned. Okay. Alright. Let's level up. I'm gonna say we're gonna do BP. Because I really want to get that Spike Shield badge. Or at least either the Spike Shield or the Damage Dodge. One of the two. Let's go into our inventory really quickly, and, alright, what do we got? Damage Dodge is pretty good. Spike Shield's only 2, though. I'm gonna take the Spike Shield first. Wake Hammer is also really useful. I'm gonna take the Smash Charge instead, because that'll be... The Smash Charge is actually kind of helpful. You'll later get a Jump Charge badge, both of which are really good. So the fact that I might unequip it later, but for now it's worthwhile having. You'll see that we need a key to get in there. But luckily for us, there's a key right here and a door we can't jump to. Gee, I wonder what we have to do. Now, this actually introduces one of the nice little mechanics of this dungeon, and why I think it stands out in my memory as being my favorite dungeon. It has character, I will say that. So basically the entirety of the dungeon focuses on pressing on these switches, which causes the sand to drain from one room and enter another room. Pretty simple, basic stuff, but it always gave this one character for me. Also, Tutton Koopa is amazing. Though I don't know exactly what he benefits, why he wants... Like, I think that's one of the problems with this, is that, like, yeah. Fool! You have ignored my warning, haven't you? You fool! You will fall to my legions and become a mummy of the sands. Don't know what accent I'm going for, but... Anyway, we see a Buzzy Beetle up there. I'm never gonna get that right. Anyway, let's get Goop. Let's get, Mario really quickly. Here, Buzzy Beetle. Alright, let's tattle on him. Buzzy Beetle. This is a Buzzy Beetle. Buzzy Beetles are cute, but mean. So they're like corgis? Or chihuahuas? I don't know. Ice HP 3, attack power 2, defense power 2. Fire attacks don't work very well against these hardheads. You can flip them though, the defense power falls to 0. Keep flipping them. Read that they used to flourish all over the place, but now they're only found in dark, shadowy places. Really? That's it's a bit, dark. Now these guys, unlike Koopa Troopas, get back up after one turn. So they will get up the turn that you jump on them. A little annoying, but not really anything to worry about. Obviously, you don't want to use Koopa or Bombette against them. Paracarry's alright, but the problem with Paracarry is he can only flip them because he does all of his attack at once. He doesn't do multiple attacks. So actually, believe it or not, Goombario is actually kind of helpful for these guys. Goombario is an interesting party member. I've heard a lot of people say he's the worst party member because he doesn't really have all that much to do. But I find he's actually one of the most, I guess, versatile party members. Because he can do a lot of different things, and then later on when you upgrade him, he gets multi-bonk and charge. And so he can basically do a very cheap charged multi-bonk. It's very nice. Alright, let's just drain everything out of there. I think I might have missed something by doing that. I don't know. I might have. I'm sure somebody will yell at me if I did. Alright, let's go back down here. Pick up the key. There are a lot of keys in this dungeon. I think there are more keys in this dungeon than any of the others that I can remember. No, no. There you go. Nice try there, Buzzy Beetle. I guess they're supposed to be like little turtles, but... Damn, I really miss... I don't know if it's me or what, because when I practiced this area, before I wanted to do an LP of it, or a little playthrough of it for YouTube, I always had the timing down. It seems like when I'm doing it live, I have really awful timing. Okay, now, there is a key down there which we can use, but I believe there's something in here I'm supposed to look at first. Oh, no. We have to come back here later. See the little triangle thing? We're going to need it, and we obviously can't break this. I do like the fact that he wiggles when you hit something you can't break. It's a little interesting touch. But yeah, I think this area, this dungeon, more than any of the other chapters, really has a lot of character. And it always stuck out to me. Alright, so... There's another one of those little bricks up there, and there what appears to be some kind of golden thing. Now, we are going to want to... you don't have to get that golden thing. It's optional. All that is a treasure. If you trade it to Colorado, all you gotta do is hit this. That changes the stairs. And you give that to Colorado, it gives you a star piece. Pretty normal stuff. But the button press right there is actually a mechanic that you're going to need pretty soon. Now, you might notice that if you see these, all these little mummy things, you might be thinking, man, I would love to open these. Well, there's a thing we can't open right here in a block, right there. Since we already cleared Koopa Brothers' fortress, we should know by now that this is an obvious trap. Now, I, for one, wonder why on earth Tut and Koopa really wants this place. It's never really... I think that's one weakness of this game. And actually, it's a weakness of the Thousand Year Door, too. In that everyone gets a crystal star, but most of them aren't really explained why they want the crystal stars. In this game, it's not really explained why they asked Bowser for the things they asked Bowser for. Okay, so here's another activation. This increases our defense power. Means you take no damage. Like, like, the Goomba King wanted to be really big, so Bowser made him really big. The Koopa Brothers, I guess, wanted a fortress, which they got, but what does Tootin' Koopa want? He's already got it. How do I put this? It makes it sound like he already had magical power, so I'm not sure what he wanted this for. Like, I'm not sure what he wanted the ruins for, considering before we came along, the ruins were just that. Ruins buried under the sand. I'm not sure what he needed that for. Alright, this is a swoop. They were a little annoying, but let's tattle on them anyway. Remember when I told you you're going to want the hammer throw? It's because of enemies like this that you can't jump on. This is a swooper or a ghost bat. Okay, they're swoopers. Sorry. Swoopers got their name because they swoop down out of the shadows. Max HP 4, attack power 2, defense power 0. Even jump attacks can't reach them when they're hanging on the ceiling, but earth tremors will knock them loose. Paracarry can also knock them loose with one of his moves. See? You can attack them however you choose once they're hovering in the air. Okay, so basically, you have 3 options of... At least at this point of the game, you should have been given 3 options to attack them. You can use your hammer throw, which will knock them down. You can use Quake Hammer if they're on the ceiling, which will also knock them down. You can use Paracarry, which will also knock them down. And once you do knock them down, they just sort of float there like any other flying enemy. So they're kind of reminiscent of the Flying Goombas, or Paragoombas, and Paracoopas that you've already fought. Really, the only new mechanic that they give you is the fact that they're flying. Or the fact that they can fly on the ceiling. Damn it. I was hoping to bomb them, but it didn't work. That kind of sucks. Let's just move you out. I guess we'll show off how Paracarry can hit them then. Ow. I'm taking way too much damage here. That is not how I wanted to do this. I guess we're gonna use... I guess we can use Refresh. There's no real drawback to using it here. Once you have a full charge, you're not going to charge it anymore once you have the full charge, so you might as well just use it. It also cures poison, as it turned out. Now, Paracarry cannot jump, even though I have the Spike Shield badge. Paracarry, it doesn't apply to our partners. So Paracarry, for example, can't jump on these guys. Which kind of sucks, but... Alright, so we're actually going to change to Cooper again. Man, I'm starting to regret using or upgrading Paracarry. I kind of thinking I should have upgraded Cooper instead. Except that the Coopers or Paracarry is really useful later on. Oh yeah, there's the close call badge in action. Basically, when you're at low health, it gives you a chance for enemies to miss. Pretty standard stuff. It's usually one of the first badges you get in, I think, both the first 2 Paper Marios. Okay, so we're already at key number 3. I've always wondered why they didn't just have this be a non-locked door and have it be opened when you're finished. Okay, so... Okay, we got a bombable wall there, we have an opening down there, and a bombable wall over there too. So easy enough. Oop, that's what I want to do. Okay, come on. Now, I think that thing up there is a... Okay, wait. Come on, don't go in that room. Oops, I mean... Flee now while you still can. If you continue, you'll feel a horrible curse. As you can tell, he's a little unhappy with us being in here. That signs there's a treasure in this room. And there's this block we can't hit. We've already learned we can't hit these blocks. And that can only mean one thing, if there's something in that chest that we want. Now this is a bit of a puzzle, or it's supposed to be a puzzle, where you have to turn all these things. We were introduced to it in the last room. And the reason we were introduced to it in the last room was because they wanted to get us used to turning these things. Now, I'm not sure why they need to show us turning them all. but for whatever reason they do. Now, I think that's all we needed to do. That's all we need to do. Yep. This isn't really a puzzle, although when I was a kid, I kept hitting these buttons and failed miserably because I couldn't figure out how to do it at first. But then again, I was really dumb as a kid. Alright, now, I believe... No, I didn't... Fuck. Okay. Basically, what I was hoping to show there was that this is the only chest in the game you can stand on. But more importantly, we got the Super Hammer, which is awesome. Okay, we can now destroy stone blocks. It does 1 more damage, so it's our first hammer upgrade. It's also a different color. But what I was trying to show there was that if you fall off of that ledge correctly, you can land on top of this chest, and it's the only chest in the game you can do that with. You can't do that with any other chest. Okay, now we can go down there, but I'm not going to go down there yet. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because I want to go grab the things we've already need to grab, like in this room, before we forget. And we also need to backtrack anyway because we saw that triangle thing. And we do kind of want the triangle thing. Yeah, let's break that, grab this. Got an artifact. Strange artifact found in dry ruins. And I think that's supposed to be like a reference to something. Like, I've seen that design before. I think it's supposed to be a reference to something, but it reminds me of a Digimon. I don't know why. Okay, I think it was this room. It was, okay. Now, I will tell you right now, each of these rooms that you have to go in has basically the same fight. See, that guy fell down. It's a stone chomp. It's pretty annoying. Now you get the pyramid stone, triangle-shaped stone found in dry ruins. Oh, damn it. I was trying not to move forward there. Alright, well, let's tattle on the stone chomps. This is a stone chomp who guards treasure in this room. He's made of stone. Duh. XHP 4, attack power 3, defense power 1. Pretty simple. His jaws can supposedly crush a coconut. Oh, you, but I don't want to become a snack. Do stone chomps eat anything? I don't know. Now you see we do a lot more damage. Oh man, we're getting so lucky. Ow! I was not so lucky. Okay, let's, man, I did not want to use this power block. But I also don't want to use any of these items. I guess we can use the egg, because we're going to get a new one anyway. I don't want to do that, but we're going to do it so we don't die. I'm going to change member to Bombette. Ow! Fuck. Ow! Okay, okay. I don't want to use enough. So we use the power block? Might as well. This isn't where I want to use it, but we're going to use it here just so we don't die. We kill one, then we're going to bomb the other one. Then we're going to go find that heart block again, so I don't die here. It'd be really awful. But you have to basically fight this same fight 3 times. You also get a ton of coins, which is awesome. There we go. As you can... I'll show in a second. As you can see, we're very wealthy. I think the only thing this game doesn't do very well is it doesn't really give you a whole lot of stuff to use all your coins on. I would say we're probably about we're almost halfway done this dungeon, which is kind of nice. Further along than I expected us to be, let's put it that way. I don't know if I'll finish this dungeon next time, but I certainly want to, at least, if not next time, then the time after that. This shouldn't take that much longer. Let's go in here again. Save. Alright, next time we're going to hopefully complete Dry Ruins. See y'all next time.